Hey everyone, I am here live at SHRM 2025 at the SHRM Labs with Hagai, and we're going to talk about a very exciting new product that he has launched. So, first of all, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a bit about who you are and kind of like what you are doing in your product?
Okay, I'm Hagai. I'm one of the co-founders of Bytes. Bytes is a next generation platform for internal communication mostly around training and learning, focused mostly on frontline employees in frontline workforce in general. I think the best way to describe who we are and what we do is the way one of our customers did. She said, it's like it's as if TikTok and LMS had a baby. We bring the excitement and engagement of social media experience into the world of learning and development, while still maintaining all the important business features that you need, like getting reports and insights and easy delivery. But we just make a completely different experience, whether it's how we deliver the information, uh, mainly around instant messaging, where it's comfortable for employees to actually get that, and the types of content that they get, which is very much like social media, short videos, quick experience, seamless, no app installation. So it's super easy for them. It actually gets us 90% engagement, which is like around more than 4 times the industry benchmark. And we built an amazing content creation tool, which also creates both TikTok style videos, but it also transforms your existing documents and like other content that you already have. So we just like take the PDFs and PowerPoints or SCORM files that you have, just dump them in our tool, and on the other side comes out Bytes TikTok style, completely with fully translated to 150 languages, ready to share, good to go.
Oh wow. Tell me more about the content creation part because I know that that's really where people are like get stuck.
I would say even more than stuck. I would say even afraid. It's like you go and meet with companies and you meet with people and they say, yeah, but I know that I have content and I'm kind of aware that it doesn't really work for me. But like just the thought of having to recreate everything from scratch, I'm not going to do that. So we understood that actually, and I can relate to that. I mean, it's okay. It's totally understandable. But uh, what we did is we built our own tool where you can just take your PDF or PowerPoint, throw it in. You literally dump it in, and then we're analyzing it. We're like doing a very thorough analysis of that. We're breaking it down into small subjects that will fit short videos. Then we're offering you with the written script with scenes for that video. And then after you approve or customize that, we create a video from scratch with visuals, with some visuals that were part of the content that you uploaded, with some visuals that might be new, AI generated, voice over speech, music, end to end, wrap it into our own micro learning unit because it's not just around video, it's around a complete learning experience. And we hand it to you ready to be shared. We also handle the sharing because we have our communication tool.
Oh, that is amazing. And I just I talk to a lot of internal comms people and employer branding people as well. It's interesting that you mentioned frontline workers because those are usually the ones that are ignored or forgotten when we talk about learning and development. So tell me a bit about like how your clients have been using this.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. I mean, in frontline workforce, they're neglected in a way. There are many reasons to that. It's not because people are bad and they want to neglect them, but like for example, the churn rates for this workforce are like they're through the roof. We spoke with some prospects that told us that they have over 100% churn rate. So they like retrain their entire workforce in a year, rehire and retrain. So first of all, the cost of that is unimaginable. It's actually imaginable. You can actually calculate that, but that's tons of money. And second of all, like the hassle of having to go through all of that, That's a lot of hassle. So you constantly train people. You constantly have people learning to do their jobs, and you're hoping that they stay long enough so you can benefit from them. That's another thing because if your training is too long, then you have less time to benefit from them actually working for you, and then they leave. So you have a very strong incentive to shorten the training. This is something that we do. Now, the thing with the frontline workforce is most of them they're younger. Most of them, I mean, not all of them, but most of them are younger. 75% of them are Gen Z and millennials. Um, they do not have an email. They do not have a corporate email. So how are you supposed to communicate with them? I mean, that's a big issue.
Yeah.
And you have to communicate with them, obviously, and you have to train them. So one thing we understood here is that since they don't have their own corporate emails and they can't really be part of your LMS or your portal or whatever you have to communicate them through the communication channels that they already use. So we built our platform around being able to communicate and integrate directly into basically any communication channel you can think of. I mean, whether it's instant messaging, like WhatsApp, like iMessages, like Slack, Teams, obviously, emails, Google Chat. So whatever it is that you're already using to communicate with them, that's it. It's perfectly fine. We'll just keep on communicating with them over there. But this is where you're going to use to send them the professional, knowledge and information and training and these things. So that's part of the concept, and we built it, more than just like a simple distribution. It's You can build workflows based on that. You can build reminders. You have scheduled sending, and you have everything you need. And obviously, you have full reporting on anything. Now, I'll tell you one more thing. These guys won't even do a sign-in. I mean, it's like it's enough that you give them a sign-in screen, and you lost like 50% of them because they're not going to sign in. They're not going to remember a new password.
They're not going to reset it every couple of months.
They're not going to sign in. That's it. So we actually built this very smart system that actually signs them in automatically without them having to do anything. So for them, it's just like you get a message on iMessage. It looks nice. The message, it has a preview image and it's printed. They click on that and that's it. Boom, they're in. It opens on their phone or their computer or whatever it is that they're using. It's like the name of the game is to remove friction. To remove friction, to make everything seamless. It's whatever device, whatever communication channel. We don't want you to do anything except get the content.
Get the content. That is amazing. I like that you guys have thought about all of these things. It shows that you've spoken to the people that are going to use this and the people that are getting or trying to get people to use this. So, how did you get involved with SHRM Labs?
By mistake? No, I obviously heard about SHRM, and then I saw the SHRM Labs. I ran to the SHRM Labs program, and obviously it seems very, very desirable. So I filled their initial form, not expecting anything. And then one day they called us back and they said, "Hey, you passed through the first stage of filtering our candidates, and let's talk." So we went on and we talked to them, and we had quite a few other meetings with them, and we ended up here, and it's amazing that we did.
It is amazing. I love what they're doing. How has your experience been? Tell us a little bit more
Well,
about
first of all,
that.
they're awesome people. I mean, really, Hadil and Nathan, they're amazing. Like everyone else that we just met with and worked with us in one way or another, everyone were super amazing. Everybody really wants to, help you, promote you, assist you. They're always open to any request or question that we have, and they can always find the right people that we can talk to if we need to consult on something. Um, we also had like these weekly sessions where they expose us to different professionals from different industries and different roles, and some founders of other companies. So you get like the full scope of information and knowledge that you would want to acquire as a founder of a startup company. Um, and then they gave us amazing exposure in events like this one, which is fantastic. I mean, it was a fantastic event for us.
That is so great. And yeah, the exposure. I mean, just here, there's 16,000 people. And you guys, I believe, had like a demo day here
Yeah,
and everything. Okay.
that was a lot of fun.
Oh, I can.
Did you see it?
No, I was not able to see it, but tell us about that. How did that go?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's like I had to see how I can say everything I want to say about bytes in 5 minutes. It was a struggle because I have a lot to say about bytes. But I had a lot of fun. Actually going on stage and talking to people. It's one of my hobbies actually, and I haven't done it for a while, so it was good to go back to it. Um, and it was also very fruitful because many people came to talk to us after that. Came to our booth, talked to us personally. So again, excellent exposure, and it really helped us also in maybe focusing on like they give you only 5 minutes to talk about what you do. And as you can see, I can talk forever. When you give it 5 minutes to talk about what you do, you have to be super accurate. So it was a good process for us as well.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised that people were wanting to learn more. It's like you guys are solving a true pain point, I know, for people in our industry. So what's coming up next? What's in the future for Byte?
I have to say that we're not just solving a problem; we're also very cool.
Yes.
It's like we do the cool stuff in the world of learning and development, which is many times it's super boring. The compliance stuff and like getting people to do. I mean, my demo, my first slide of the demo said employee training sucks, and I think everyone can relate to that. And we're trying to bring something that's different. So not everyone would say it sucks. Some would still say that, but like not everyone would say it sucks. And I think we're kind of the world has changed. I mean, people are not consuming content like they used to. People don't read anymore. They don't go through PowerPoints. They don't even want to go into long face-to-face sessions because on our everyday, the way we consume content, we just use TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. That's what we do, and it makes sense. And we got used to it. And it's not only a Gen Z thing; it's everyone. So we're bringing the more familiar and more I would say lovable and even fun experience into this training that you have to go through anyway. So if you have to go through this training and you have no choice, it's better that you do it in a way that makes more sense to you. What we have, like what the future holds, I'm not sure I'm allowed to talk about that, but like I would say that we're super focused on making the very direct connection between training and the bottom line in business. So it's how training can actually directly impact your business results, how you can actually measure that also, and actually get to see that you went through this training and now your sales went up. You went through that training and your retention rates have improved. And it's easy to measure sales in terms of how much money. It's easy to measure retention in terms of how much money it didn't cost you to hire new employees. So we're actually working very hard on making this like very, very clear connection between the two.
Perfect. So I've enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you.
Listeners connect with you.
They can go into our website. It's my bytes, but like byte, like byte, mybytes.io. That's our website. Or they can look me up on LinkedIn.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you very much for having me.
Right.